Hello aspirants, looking at editorials for 3rd December. The first editorial in the Hindu newspaper is a dampening of economic activity. So this is a question being put forth that demonetization is resulting into maybe dampening of economic activity. So the GDP growth rate has also been, the predictions, the forecasts have been lowered by various organizations and credit rating agencies. So that is seen. So this is because of demonetization, that a side effect which has come forth is that the economic activity, especially in small and marginal sectors like small scale industries, then even in services sector, in consumer goods sector, we are seeing that economic activity has dampened. Consumer goods industry is the worst hit by the demonetization initiative, and we know that private consumption demand is the key factor responsible for India's growth rate. So if private consumption demand reduces, of course GDP would be affected. So there is a downward revision now, means GDP growth forecasts which have been put forth by various entities, they have downgraded their forecast now. So this is there. In the GDP growth rate for Q2, second quarter, we have already discussed in news. So that was 7.3%, and that was because of agriculture doing well. So presently we are seeing that after the last 2 years of drought, this year was good agriculture, but again in winter rabi season we are seeing that farmers are suffering because of the demonetization initiative. So this will again take a beating. So it will affect GDP negatively. So this is there. The rural area is more so affected because they are more so dependent on cash, plus even there is less penetration of banking system in rural areas. So how will they undertake the economic activity in such a scenario remains to be seen. So we'll have to wait and watch what happens in this sector. External environment is also weak, means the demands for exports from India globally, economy is on a slowdown. So that's why we are seeing that private consumption demand within the country is the key to growth. So then the RBI and government will have to tackle how they take things forward post demonetization, when slowdown predictions are high, and it should not be a protracted slowdown, that it continues for more than the acceptable time frame. So that has to be taken care of by RBI and government. The next editorial in the Hindu newspaper is right versus far right in France. So this is regarding French President Francois Hollande. So he is a socialist leader. He is not making a bid for a second term. He's completed his first term. So there are problems which Paris is suffering, France. That is high rates of unemployment, workers' strikes, economic uncertainty. Even he is blamed for the terrorist attacks, the Paris attack which also took place. So he has been weak on security front also, other claims. So he is not also going ahead and fighting for the second term. Neither the popularity votes for him are high. So what we see presently is that he had succeeded Nicolas Sarkozy as the French president, and Nicolas Sarkozy was a conservative. So when he was fighting for the post of president, he had made promises that he would have left perspective and he would align with the unions, that he would bring in changes in the conservative policies of Nicolas Sarkozy. But once he came to office, he brought economic liberalism, he offered tax breaks to corporations, he brought various changes in the labor laws. So this again brought him against the left, whom he was supposed to be supporting. So this has all backfired on him now, and we are seeing that the new president who may come up may be from diverse political parties. So all that discussion in the second para may or may not be important. So these are just probabilities. UPSC is not going to ask you a question only on France. Only on France linked to India. India-France relations is where the focus will be for UPSC, plus French will be a focus only if there is something of great significance, international ramifications which is happening in France. So this is French internal matter, so actually it has no relevance for UPSC. So you can skip it too in some manner. Next, regarding the editorials from Indian Express, I tried it for the 2 days. some editorials are good, but then always it's not required that all editorials need to be done. So in today's newspaper, the editorials which are there, I have not found any up to the mark. One is on conspiracy politics of Mamata Banerjee, which I had skipped even in the news headlines. So this is political and we don't need to cover all that and keep revising. So these cannot be part of our notes and our study. Cracks on show. This is regarding Nepal problem. Every part of it that is mentioned in this article we have covered in Hindu editorial. So a repetition is irrelevant. It's not required. It's a waste of time. And third editorial is on Big Mac, which is of course completely irrelevant for us. So then nothing remains more to be done. Other articles too about exit Rahil Sharif, again regarding Pakistan Army Chief changing, not of an article which we can have a question framed and contents brought in. About unconstitutional patriotism, again one question which I have already put forth on 1st December and have sufficient points to write a good answer. So you can't keep on reading more and more articles on the same issue and getting, maybe you may get 1 or 2 more extra points from some article, but the amount of time which you would spend on all these exercises are not worth it. So you can just skip it. When you have sufficient amount of information with you and you can write a good answer with that, you need to stop. You don't need to do a lot. That's wasting time and wrong allocation of resources. You should rather be using your time for other fruitful purposes than repeating and doing double things for something. So that is why we end this for today. That is it for today. Thank you so much.